Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all the ships at sea. Welcome to today's Tuesday, September 2nd, 2025, Walpole Media Corporation broadcast of Walpole High School varsity field hockey action as your two-time defending Division I state champion Walpole High Porkers host the Wellesley High Raiders in a Bay State Conference interdivision game from John Turco Field on the Walpole High campus. My name is Rick Brown, your voice of Walpole High Sports. I'll be providing all of today's play-by-play action. Nick Piccirilli will be behind the camera for WMC's initial high school show of the 25-26 season. The Porkers are ranked second in the Boston Globe preseason top 20, behind Watertown High, which has a 97 game regular season winning streak. However, yesterday Walpole scrimmaged Watertown and beat them 5-1, so things are looking good for Walpole. Despite losing several key players from last year's championship team, the Orange and Blue does have some firepower returning as they chase a fifth straight shot at the state crown. Kate Schneider led the team in scoring a year ago with 32 goals and 18 assists for 58 points. Kate was runner-up in scoring with 24 goals and a baker's dozen helpers for 37 points as a sophomore after contributing 16 points on 8 lamplighters and as many assists her freshman year. Kendall Cusick with a dozen tallies and 13 helpers for 25 points. Junior Carolyn Handwork with 14 goals and a half dozen assists for 20 points. And Emily Hagan with a pair of goals and 13 assists for 15 points finished third, fourth, and fifth in scoring a year ago. Ironically, Kendall's totals are the exact same as her sophomore year. Tri-captains this year are Kate Schneider, Nadia McKenzie, and Kendall Cusick. This year's team includes 20 seniors, 5 juniors, 1 sophomore, Maura Pady, and a 9th grader, Ava Karakalides. Walpole has an incredible run against the Raiders going back to 1939. That's right, 1939. The Porkers have a record of 104 wins, 9 losses, and 10 ties for an .886 winning percent against Wellesley. Over the years, Walpole has outscored the Red and Black 354-74 with 86 shutouts, 18 by a 3-0 score, and 12 each by 4-0 and 2-0. There have been 9 scoreless ties, but most incredibly, only 3 times in 123 total games has Wellesley scored more than 2 goals on the Porkers, none since 2007. On a personal note, I've been trying to put together a complete history of Walpole field hockey and can use your help. Field hockey at Walpole started more than 100 years ago in 1921 and in fact was the only sport for girls at WHS until the 1950s. I've been able to track down the complete scoring records back to 1960, but for the years before that, the scores are hard to come by. If anyone watching tonight's game, or if you know of anyone who might have records from 1921 until 1959, if you could forward them to Coach Jen Quinn, she will get them to me to add to this history of incredible field hockey results. I thank you in advance. For Walpole, they will be going left to right on your TV screen. They'll be going right to left on the TV screen. And we are underway. Wellesley gets the call on that. But Walpole takes over at the far side. Coming down, ball comes over to the Porkers. Dropping it back to Grace Hagan. Wellesley ball. Wellesley drops it back. To Ellis and Clancy. Walpole having a little trouble getting it out of the circle, but now it's cleared back in. And there will be a penalty straw. Corner for Wellesley. Inserting will be made for Wap. Shot and a score as Wellesley gets on the board first. .2:30. And Walpole, Coach Quinn immediately calls a timeout here. There's something unusual with Walpole falling behind early in an early season game. It's not something you see very often here. And we're underway. Walpole wins it. Cusick sends it up. Goes up to Riley Halloran. She drops it back to Cusick at midfield. Midfield dumps it in. And it's Wellesley ball. Walpole bringing the ball in. It's Kate Schneider. She loses, but Walpole keeps it in. Cusick is able to keep it in. Comes back over to the Tim Porkers. But Wellesley gets the nod. Comes up the field. Up to Kate Swenson. Kendall with the ball. He sends it in, and Wellesley will get it back for being too high, I guess. Okay. Swanson with the ball. Stolen nicely by Riley Halloran. Walpole continues with it. Halloran with it. Sends it over. It's intercepted by the Raiders, but sent out of bounds. It'll be Walpole ball on the far side. That's Ava Bianculli. Coming in for Walpole. Moving inside the outer circle. Send it in front. It's cleared out and out. Able to be saved on the far side by Claire LaPecca. Wellesley gets the ball again. Bringing it in for Walpole was the freshman Ava Karaskalitis. Close, looking for a shot, and Walpole will get their first corner shot. Inserting, Comes up over on the side to Cusick. No, to Ella Dacey. And Wellesley's able to clear. Walker's got it back, but Wellesley gets the nod out again. Comes up and picking it up is Grace Hagan. Looking center through. She does. She gets it over to Schneider. I'm sorry, that was Cusick. Cusick clears it up. It's picked off by Bianculli. It's Wellesley's ball. Walker's bringing it down. And Wellesley gets the ball again. Over on the far side. Sending it ahead. It may go out. It does. It'll be Wellesley ball. Starting back for the Raiders. Is Ramona Massey. Walpole keeps it in though. Steele shot through a screen. Over on the side, goes away, and it will go out. .656 and counting in the first quarter. Wellesley leading your Porkers 1-0 in the opening game of the 2025 season. And Wellesley gets it again. Comes up to Dacey. Ella sends it in. Cusick coming in. Shot blocked by the goalie. Another shot, but it's a whistle had blown, and Walpole will get their corner here. Inserting is Carolyn Handwork. She gets it up top, over on the side. Ball loose, play it out, not all the way out. Walpole back again. Shot wide through the screen, nobody there. And it will be Wellesley ball. Riley Halloran with it. She'll start back at the 25. No, it's actually Wellesley's ball. Jesse Hellis with it. Sends it up. Walpole with the steal. On the side, it's Emily Dunn. Kept in on the side. Walpole shooting through into the circle. Picked off again by Dunn. Emily moving down the side, sends it into the circle. And Wellesley's there with it. Hannah Stevens. It's a steal. Picking it up for Walpole is Cusick. Walpole ball. Cusick sending it ahead. Break here for Walpole. Schneider sends it up and just misses a redirect in front I think that was by, I think it was by Carolyn Handwork. Just missed the far post. 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. Jenna Snyder with it for Wellesley, but Walpole comes away with it temporarily. Battling there was, I think, Emily Meehan. Wellesley coming in. Goalkeeper Nora Cummings for Walpole. Here's a break now. 4-on-3 for the Porkers. Sending it ahead and cannot connect. Wellesley bringing it back. Oh, it's Jessie Hellas with it. Getting there for Walpole was Dacey. And the Porkers start right back down the field. Kristen Barry, I think is who that is. No, I'm wrong, it's not 13. Wellesley with a shot cleared away. Lifted up and brought down by Schneider. Kate maintaining pin control. No, she'll drop it back now and head up into scoring position. Wellesley will get the ball. Bringing it down for Wellesley, and Schneider clears it out of the zone. No, I'm sorry, that was Dacey clearing it out. Comes down the side and it goes out of bounds. Wellesley ball. It's Severia Zwick. And she gets it over to Jessie Hellas. Steal there by Wellesley. Starting off will be Mia Prawl. She leaves it for Snyder. And Walpole with the interception. Schneider coming down. Gets it ahead to Audrey Farrell. Over in front. Shot. Goal! As Carolyn Handwork puts Walpole on the board. Time of the goal, 14:01. Okay, so Emily Meehan will get the assist. And we're tied at 1 here late in the first quarter. Bringing it down is Emily Hagan. Through. Wellesley's ball. The final 10 seconds of the first quarter. And the horn sounds ending the first quarter here at Turco Field. Surprising score of 1-1. Wellesley got on the board first, 2.5 minutes into the game. And then at the 14:01 mark, Carolyn Handwork got the equalizer for Walpole with Emily Meehan assisting. Bridget Young in goal for Wellesley as we get ready to begin the second quarter. And we're underway. Walpole has the ball. Comes over on the side to Karakalitis. Steal by Emily Hagan. And Wellesley will get it. Maeve Horvath. Steal by Karakalitis. Ball forward, Kate Schneider with it. Yep. She'll have to drop it off over to Emily Hagan. Back to Schneider. She sends it up to Grace Hagan. Grace drops it all the way back to Ella Dacey. Dacey gets it up ahead to Cusick. And Wellesley gets the nod here. Walpole with the steal there is Karakalitis. No, it's Grace Hagan. No, it's Karakalitis. Karakalitis with it. Knocked out by Karakalitis. Down along the line, punched away, but Wellesley gets it back. Karakalitis is there, so is Cusick. Cusick with the ball. She sends it through, it comes up overhead to Schneider. Karakalitis bringing it in. She's got Schneider on the right, drops it off to Kate. Kate will still have it. This time it's Cusick, Kendall with it. Kendall sends it over to Karakalitis. Sends it into the circle, and it'll be Wellesley ball. Up to Maeve Horvath. Stolen nicely by Audrey Farrell. Comes in front. Little scrum there. Walpole maintains control. Shot through the circle. Comes back out again, bringing it in. Hops over the stick of Karakalitis. She drops it up to Grace Hagan. Into the circle. Circling around is Schneider. And Wellesley's able to clear it out, but Walpole gets the call for the corner. Inserting again is Carolyn Handwork. Comes up top. Moving in, shoots, a save Ball still loose and cleared out by Wellesley. Up ahead to Hannah Stevens. And taking a tumble on the far side for Walpole. Schneider with the ball. She leaves it for Cusick. Back to Schneider. Circling and drops it to Cusick. Kendall's shot stopped before it can get through, and it will be Wellesley ball. 9:36 left to go in the first half. We're still tied 1-1 in this Bay State Conference interdivision battle. Opening game of the year for both teams. Down nicely, sending it over to Schneider. Cates passes into the circle. Nice passing here. Shot kicked out by the goalie. A shot. Goal! Walpole. It looked like, I think, Kate Schneider with the goal. Time of the goal, 6:21. Okay, so it's Schneider from Riley Halloran on that last goal. And a change on the first goal scoring. It was Emily Dunn who picked up the assist, not Emily Meehan. Walpole moving the ball down the field. Porkers on top 2-1 on Kate Schneider's goal. Kate with the ball, sends it into the circle, back to Schneider, cleared out. Shot. Carolyn handwork there for the Porkers. It's Wellesley ball. Steal by Walpole. Controlling by Carolyn Norton over on the far side for Wellesley. Porkers bringing the ball down. And a steal by Wellesley. Ella Dacey with the steal, and she'll start it off for the Porkers. Lift over to Karakalitis. Nice move. Sends it through. Shot kicked wide by the goalie, Bridget Young. Walpole ball. Kendall with it. She gets to move it up to the 20. Sends it over to Karakalitis. And it'll be Wellesley ball. Maeve Horvath will start it. Comes up to Sydney Thompson, but it's stolen by Walpole. Grace Hagan with it, has it taken away. Raiders start back down the field. Over to Sydney Thompson again, but Walpole gets it. It's up to Karakalitis, but she has it taken away by Maeve Horvath. And Walpole again. Karakalitis sends it down. Schneider with it. Kate sends it down the side. She's got Carolyn handwork there. Carolyn has Walpole's first goal of the season. Backhand doesn't get through. Over there, Emily Dunn battling, and it'll be Wellesley ball. 4:35 and counting in the first half. Goes out of bounds. It'll be Walpole ball. Far side there is tri-captain Nadia McKenzie. Bringing the ball down. It's blocked. Circling around over Emily Dunn. Walpole on the side, and she loses it. It'll be Wellesley ball. The Raiders come right back, the red and black. Done with it over there on that far side. It's picked off. Kenzie sending it down. And looks like a card, a yellow card on Claire LaPecca of Wellesley. Walpole with the player advantage here. Karakalitis. And we will have another corner stroke. Walpole's 4-1 for Wellesley. They scored on their goal, on their corner. Carolyn handwork inserting for the Porkers. He sends it up. And we have another one. Another for Walpole. Cusick this time going to the left of the goal. Walpole keeping it in, sending it over. Goes through, shot, goal! Walpole. It looked like Riley Halloran on the goal for Walpole. The Porkers go up 3-1 at 13:34. with the goal from Kate Schneider. 2 points each now for Schneider and Riley Halloran. They each have a goal and an assist. Walpole has scored 3 straight here to take a 3-1 lead here with 1:15 to go in the first half. Ball comes out. Porker's bringing the ball down again. Shot kicked out. Walpole again, another save. It's by Young, another shot and a save by the defense. Keeping it in for Walpole is Kendall Cusick, one of the captains. And another corner for Walpole with 16 seconds left to go. Handwork again inserting for the orange and blue. Comes out, skips over the stick, and Walpole can't do anything before the horn sounds, ending the first half of play here from Turco Field. Wellesley got on the board first, 2 minutes and 30 seconds into the game. Kind of a shocker for Walpole as the Porkers a little slow beginning this game here so far. Carolyn Handwork got the equalizer with 59 seconds left to go in the first quarter, with Emily Dunn picking up an assist. Then at 6:21 of the second period, Walpole jumped up Kate Schneider from Riley Halloran. And at 13:34, they reversed the roles. Riley Halloran from Kate Schneider, and that's where we stand now, 3-1 at halftime. Anyway, the team's just going to take a little break. We'll do the same. We'll be back shortly with second half action. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to second half action here from John Turco Field. Walpole Porkers on top of the Wellesley Raiders, 3-1. As Coach Jen Quinn comes back for her 9th year behind the bench. She brings her in a record this year of 148 victories, 10 losses, and 6 ties, and a couple of state crowns. Walpole will play 18 regular season games this year. In addition to the Bay State Conference opponents, Walpole will play non-leaguers Winchester Saturday, September 13th, and Bishop Feehan Monday, September 22nd, both at home, as well as road trips to Norwood Wednesday, October 1st, to 4-time defending Division IV state champ Uxbridge on Friday, October 3rd, Canton on Thursday, October 16th, and Sandwich Friday, October 24th. And we are back underway again. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be Walpole ball as the Porkers for the second half here will be going left to right on your screen. Sending it ahead. Picking it off is Kate Swenson for Wellesley. She gets over to Sienna Snyder. It'll still be Wellesley ball. Gets it over to Zwick. Battling defensively for Walpole is Kate Schneider. Wellesley moving it in. It's Cleared over to the side. Good D by the Porkers over there. Comes over to the side to LaPeca. Walpole clears it away. Trying to get it into the circle. They do. But Walpole is able to clear it out temporarily. No, they won't. It'll be a corner for Wellesley. This will be their second of the game. They scored on their first one. Porkers getting their headgear on now. It seems like most of the teams the last couple of years for corner strokes like this, they wear headgear to prevent any injuries. And they get another one. Ball comes out. Walpole able to clear it out. Comes in. Porkers are able to control it. And then another one called on Walpole. 3 straight corner strokes. Shot wide of the net, and it'll be Walpole ball. This time of day, this time of year, the sun is right in the eyes of the goalie at that far end, at the parking lot end of the field. All right, sending it ahead. For Walpole is Emily Dunn. Okay, the Raiders have it. Comes over to Swenson. Ball comes down the field. There's a foot race. Wellesley gets there first, but Walpole will have it. I think it's Dunn with the ball. Sends it into the circle, but it is cleared out of bounds. Bringing the ball down. Got another yellow card on Wellesley. Kate Swenson goes out at the 9:47 mark of the third quarter. Walpole with the penalty stroke. And the ball comes out over on the side to Hagan. She sends a shot, save, and cleared out by the Raiders. Picking it up is Emily Dunn on the far side. Sends it up. Sending it in was McKenzie. Shot just wide on the near side. Coming in, Wellesley with the ball, but we will have another penalty stroke here. The 8th for Walpole to 4 for Wellesley. $7:50 and counting left in the third quarter. Shot stopped in front. Backhand, no good. There was a whistle beforehand. It's Wellesley's ball. Mia Prell with it. Stick handling over on the side. Sends it ahead, but it's picked off by Walpole. Sending it through to Dunn. Side. I think that's that was Audrey Farrell over there. Over to Emily Hagan. Emily with it again. Throwing it in front. Nobody there for Walpole. Wellesley controlling. Hagan steals. Emily with the steal. Circling around. Throws it into the circle. And it'll be Wellesley ball. Block. Shot goes just wide. Deflection attempt. Just wide. I think that was by Audrey Farrell. Coming down is Sienna Sawyer for Wellesley, but she has it taken away. Walpole sends it down the sideline, kept in on the far side nicely. Up ahead to Schneider. Kate to move on. In front, a shot, save, rebound, goal. That looked like once again it was we'll get the word here in a minute. Time of the goal, 10:35. Carolyn handwork on the goal, unassisted. Her second goal of the season and the game. Walpole coming down, a save. Ball loose. Wellesley maintains possession. It's Kate Swenson with it. Walpole ball. Send it down along the side there was Grace Hagen. Here's a steal by Walpole. Sending it ahead. 2-on-1. Bringing it down, looking, can't get it, but what a shot. It's blocked before it can get through. Ball loose. Backhand comes in front. Comes back out. Walpole will get it on that far side. Intercepted by Sawyer. Approaching 2 minutes left to go. Kicked out, but not far enough. Wellesley still maintains possession. Shot just wide of the net. And Walpole will pick off the ball here. Went out of bounds, and it'll be Wellesley ball. Haley Bibba with it. Just goes out of bounds. It'll be Walpole ball. Emily Hagen with it. I think the first half I was confusing Ava Karakalitis as 28 with Emily Hagen's 26. So my apologies to Emily and Ava both. All right, bringing the ball back down again. Over to Schneider. Schneider cuts through the middle, loses control, but Walpole maintains. Shot in front, save by Young. Wellesley ball. 35 seconds left to go in this third quarter. Your Porkers on top 4-1. Schneider, nice moving out there. And we'll get the corner. Both teams with 3 corners in this third period, third quarter. Carolyn handwork inserting. Time has expired, so they will finish this penalty stroke. Shot save, rebound save, shot loose, still in, rock shot, and it goes wide, and that will end the third quarter here from Turco Hill. Just one goal here in the third period. Carolyn handwork scoring her second of the game, second of the season, unassisted at the 10:35 mark to give Walpole the 4-1 lead that they currently hold. On corner strokes, Walpole has 9-4 for Wellesley. Back here for the final 15 minutes of regulation from Turco Field. The Porkers leading 4-1. Wellesley controlling the ball. Sending it in front. It's picked off by Wellesley. Oh, Walpole gets it back. It's Kate with it. Shot and a save. Goalie kicks it out. Ball still loose. It'll be Wellesley ball. Comes over towards the middle, bringing it down. It's Cusick. Sent through, over to Farrell, back out, Cusick with it. It'll be Wellesley ball. Raiders bringing the ball down. Shot down by the Raiders, stolen by Walpole. Another steal by Emily Hagan. Picked off on the far side by Grace Hagan. She sends it down the sideline. It'll go out of bounds. It'll be Wellesley ball. Getting it there is Allison Chung. Penalty stroke for Wellesley, and Walpole has somebody being sent out for 2 minutes. Looks like it's going to be Emily Hagan for 2 minutes, I heard. Out. Yeah, it goes out. It'll be Walpole ball. Wellesley keeps it in. And it's stolen back by Walpole. Sent up ahead to Dunn. She tracks it down. He's got Carolyn Handwork moving in towards the middle. Ava Karakalitis with it. Wellesley comes back. Ball loose. Coming in. And cleared behind the net. Wellesley's ball. Nope, Walpole's ball on the far side. Porkers with it, Cusick. Sends it up over on the side here to McKenzie. Nadia bringing it down, sends it forward, gets it back again. Comes over to Cusick. It'll be Wellesley ball. cleared out. A nice kick out by Nora Cummings in the Walpole goal. And Emily Hagen makes her way back out onto the field again, so her 2 minutes are up. Here's a chance for Walpole, shoots. Oh, just missed the far side. Caitlin Handwork coming in for Walpole, replacing Emily Hagen. Chance here for the Raiders. Shot cleared away. Nice defensive move by Mackenzie. She got her stick on it and was able to deflect that behind the Walpole goal. 9:20 and counting left in regulation. Your Porkers still on top 4-1. The season opening game. Walpole moving it ahead. Down on the side to Carolyn Handwork. Bringing it down there was Mia Prowl. Ella Dacey with it for the Porkers. Battling on the far side defensively was Kate Schneider. Stolen by Walpole. Dacey sends it up. Comes across to Emily Hagen. Looking for Dunn, can't reach her, goes out. Wellesley will have the ball. Audrey Farrell in, replacing Emily Dunn for the Porkers. Final 7 minutes of regulation. Shot save, comes back out again to Emily. Ball loose, shot, score. I think that was Carolyn Handwork again. We'll wait for it and see. Anyway, Walpole goes up 5-1 at 8:19. Okay, so Handwork does get the goal from Emily Hagen. 6 minutes left to go in regulation. Walpole's lead is now 5-1. Hannah Stevens with the ball. She loses it for Wellesley. Comes back down. Nice movement by Audrey Farrell out there to prevent a rush. Wellesley ball. Moving it around is Sienna Sawyer. Walpole clears it out. There's a break for Walpole. 3-on-2 momentarily. Done with it. Gets it back, but Wellesley with the steal. Emily Hagan with it. Emily putting some moves on. Sends it across, but it was intercepted by Alexa Hellas. Walpole ball. She lifts it up, knocked down by Wellesley. Over on the side to Emily Hagan. Emily sends it down, it's intercepted. Wellesley gets it, but Walpole steals. It's Cusick with the steal. She sends it ahead to Emily Dunn. Emily looking for Carolyn handwork. It's cleared up by Wellesley. .3:15 left in regulation. Shot goes wide, doesn't quite actually make it through. Shot, save, rebound, goal. I think, let's see. Kate Schneider maybe, no? It is the freshman, Ava Karakalitis. And that time of that goal is 10-12-30.
Way to go, 2-8!
Coming over to Dunn, cuts through. Shot, save, ball on her feet. Loose ball and cleared out, but it's picked off by Emily Hagan. She gets it up top, shot through a screen, save, kicked wide and picking up it over on the far side. That looks like Riley Halloran. Shot in the circle, no. Emily Hagan, a save, and it's cleared out, hit the official in the arm. That stung, it looked like it caught her right on the elbow. 1 minute, 16 seconds left to go in regulation. The Porkers well on their way to a 6-1 opening season victory here. Lifted high in the air. Done with it, but Wellesley will come away with it for the final 65 seconds of this game. Wellesley being bothered nicely by Ella Dacey out there. Good job defensively, Ella. She gets the ball back to Cusick. Ball will go out of bounds. It'll be Wellesley ball. Intercepted by Emily. And it goes out of bounds. It'll be Wellesley ball on the far side. Final 15 seconds of this game. Walpole controlling. Sends it up. It goes out of bounds off Walpole, but that will end it. The horn sounds ending the opening game of the Walpole's 2025 field hockey season with a 5-1 victory, a 6-1 victory for the Porkers. Game started a little slow, actually very sudden. Wellesley scored their only goal just 2.5 minutes into the game, and Walpole looked a little confused out there to begin this game. So Coach Jen Quinn immediately called a timeout, settled things down again, and from that point on, basically, Walpole just dominated this game here. Carolyn Handwork scored the first of her 3 goals to give Walpole, to even things up at 14:01 of the first period from Emily Dunn. Then Kate Schneider and Riley Halloran combined for a pair of goals in the second period, each one scoring a goal, each one assisting on their teammate's other goal. Carolyn Handwork scored her second goal of the game, the only one of the third period, making it 4-1 Walpole. And then Handwork completed her hat trick, and freshman Ava Karakalitis netted her first varsity goal in the final couple of minutes of the game. Walpole had 9 corner strokes to 5 for Wellesley, but basically this was a good start for the Porkers, who are, like we said, the 2-time defending Division I state champion. So we would like to thank you for watching this Walpole Media Corporation broadcast of Walpole High School varsity field hockey action. Once again, your final score from Turco Field: Walpole Porkers 6, the Wellesley Raiders 1.